Well, good Sunday morning, folks. It is Sunday. Sunday. Beautiful day. A little cool out. It's in the 50s at the moment. It'll warm up a little, but I don't think it's supposed to get too warm. Back and forth on the weather. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Well, I got up. This will be coming out when she gets up, puts it up on the YouTube. So keep in mind I'm doing this day of. I got up, got my coffee started, did a couple of private things, well, one private thing, but and I cleaned up the kitchen a little bit. I washed the dishes and dried them and put them away and everything. So that's how I wait in case when she gets up, she's hungry or wants to fix a little something or do a video. Kitchen's pretty well cleaned up for the most part. She goes straight into it. Now, last time I told you I was going to take y'all aboard my crazy train. Well, folks, I'm here to tell you, y'all just got on the first step to boarding that thing. Because there's a lot more to my crazy train. A lot more that I've accumulated in knowledge over the years and decades. Thought, pondered, and postulated upon. And some of it God's revealed to me because I'm going to tell you, I am not that smart. He'd show it to me. And do so in a way that my little pea brain could understand it, barely. So today I'm on. It's been bugging me to tell y'all this statement that I like to sometimes use. What is has to be, because it has already been done. Now, y'all might want to take that statement and ponder upon the use of past, present, and future tenses. Well, especially past and present. Because what is currently going on is already history to God. You see, he wrote the book. And like any author, he don't publish it until it's been written, proofread again, and make sure it's going to be totally right. And then close that book and put it in motion. It's up to us to read that book. Each day of our life is a page out of that book. I guess you could go further to say that each of us are a separate book that he wrote. And we are written from the preface of the book to the end of the book. Of course, that's just for this life while we're here on this earth. Now, which way we go, whichever destination we wind up at, depends on the road we choose while we are here. Well, it's going totally different from where I was going to go, but okay, go with it. We make those choices. Y'all have heard me say that before. Life is a choice. And it's a choice that's full of choices. But the other choices we make, we have to make in line with the main choice we're here to make. You want to serve God, or you want to serve the world. If you want to serve God, you can't serve the world and be like the world. Now, if you want to serve the world, sky's the limit on whatever you want to do. But keep in mind, that is all you will get to do that is pleasurable and that you feel like might be good. So you can live a good, perfect life and not be serving God and not reap the benefits of having lived a life for God. Fancy, you won't in. There you go. Go on now. You going. Boy, they like to get you to open the door and then they'll just sit there and look at it before they finally decide whether they're going to go in or go out or whichever one it is. Anyway, so I was talking to a young man one day. He was having some problems. And he is a fairly intelligent young man. Now, he went further down the rabbit hole before he finally started getting pulled back up and out of the way he was, the way things were for him. But sometimes that's the way it goes. God will bring someone or situation into your life and proffer something to make you think. And because of it, you'll fall deeper down in that hole because it really throws you for a loop. But I told him, I said, what is has to be because it has already been done. Now, if y'all don't understand that, that's all right. But again, like I said, all this is already history to God because my word says the battle has already been won. Another place in the Bible that doesn't say it quite like this, but essentially it's saying there is nothing new under the sun. That might go back to what I said the other day about Adam and Eve was not the first go around on this, wasn't the first rodeo. This has been done before. Who was that? Well, if you recall, God does state in the Bible that he originally gave this planet to Lucifer. That might give you a clue as to what was here before Adam and Eve, and why there was actually more than one flood. There's a movie out there. This is getting to what I really want to talk about. But there's a movie out there. It's called It's Genesis History. It postulates some things that really made me think, well, that makes a lot more sense. Because it falls more in line with how things really go. I think it can still be seen. You might have to pay for it, but it can seem and sound a little dry to most folks. But if you really want to know some things that'll really make you think, it'd be a good one to watch. Was to me anyway. It'll make you think if you're into thinking. Some people ain't, and that's all right. As long as you don't let not thinking lead you down bad roads. Me personally, I stopped wanting to know a lot of things. I know too much. And it's not because I know it, it's because it's been shown to me. There's some of you out there want to think I'm wise and smart. Folks, I ain't wise and smart. I've been shown a lot of things. I can't take credit for knowledge or wisdom that ain't mine. That was God given. But The Bible says there's nothing new under the sun. Now, how could that be if this is the first go around